Okay, so assume angle theta is positive and less than 360 degrees or 2 pi. If angle theta is in quadrant 1, then the um, reference angle is equal to the angle itself. If angle theta is in quadrant 2, then the reference angle is equal to 180 degrees minus theta, or the angle. So, 180 degrees minus theta. If it is in radian, that is pi minus the angle. This is 180 here. Okay, if it is in angle 3, so this is the angle. So you subtract the angle minus 180 or the angle minus 2 pi. And lastly, if here is the angle, so this is 2 pi and this is 360 degrees. So you subtract 360 minus the angle, or in radian 2 pi minus the angle, you can see the reference angle. For our quadrants or the signs, so if our angle falls at quadrant number 1, so the x is positive and also the y, so every circular functions are positive. So sine, cosine, cosecant, secant, tangent, cotangent, they are all positive in this quadrant. In quadrant number 2, our x is negative here while the y is positive. So only the sine and cosecant functions are positive because sine is equal to y and cosecant is 1 over y. So these two functions are the only positive at this side. Now, here in quadrant number 3, all x and y are negative. Therefore, only tangent and cotangent functions are positive because tangent is y over x and cotangent is x over y. So negative divide negative is positive. So they are the two functions that are positive here. In quadrant number 4, the x is positive while the y is negative. Therefore, only cosine and secant functions are positive here because cosine is equal to x and secant is equal to 1 over x. Sila lang dua ang positive there. Okay, so we will use reference angle and appropriate sign to find the exact value of each expression. Sine 11 pi over 6, cosine 11 pi over 6, and then cosine negative 7 pi over 6, sine 150 degrees, and tangent 8 pi over 3. Before we identify the reference angle and the exact value of each expression, let's identify the what do you call this? The quadrant number of the angle. So 11 pi over 6. This is a radian. So when I was a student, every time there is an angle given in radian, I always convert it to degree measure so that I may know what quadrant number the given angle. So for the given angle. Now, there was a small trick to identify now that was also taught by a friend. So in order for us to identify this the quadrant in radian, so we will treat this circle as two circles. So the half up is the first circle and the half bottom is another circle. So there are two circles in a circle and you will just put here, so this is pi here and this is 2 pi. So the first reference that you will be looking for is the denominator. So the denominator is 6. So 6 times 1 is 6. So that is 6 over 6. About the division of the circle for the up, while here 6 times 12, that's 12 over 6. So that is also the division for the remaining, that's the up and down. So after that, let's slice our pizza or the circle. So that's 1, 2, 3, The reference is the denominator, ha? 4, 5, 6. Okay, so for the another denominator here, another 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. After that, so whatever the value here in numerator, mana atong gamiton to count. So now, this is positive, so we will start counting from the positive x-axis and then counterclockwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is quadrant 4. Okay, so quadrant 4, and then number 2 is negative 7 pi over 6. So I will not erase this one because the denominator is 6. So since this is negative, we will count our rotation from the positive x-axis and then clockwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is quadrant 2. Okay, for sine 150 degrees, it's so easy. This is 150 degrees. We know that the straight line is 180 degrees at this part. And this is 90 degrees here, and then the given is 150 degrees, so it is in between 90 and 150. This is in quadrant number 2. And lastly, tangent 8 pi over 3. Okay, so pi over 3 here. So we have other denominators. If this is pi, our denominator is 3, so the numerator is also 3. And then here the denominator is 3. We have 2 pi here, so 3 times 2, that's 6. So we should divide the upper circle to 3. So 1, 2, 3, and the remaining is here. So that's 6. So we will count counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's in second quadrant.